girl, you better get a coffee and a snack because I am on one today. Just ramble. Very chatty. But anyway, in this video, I show you how I got this look here using the neon green palette from Huda Beauty, the Neon Obsessions. Oh, I love the way this look came out. It was so fun to do. It's just, I kind of love it. I'm really into neon green eyeshadow right now, apparently. Also in this video, we do a lot of talking. Like, I talk a lot. Now, we talk about a little bit of everything in this video, from drag queens to Outlander. Like, just, I was on one. And yeah, we talk a little bit about disabilities and unfortunate comments from a beauty guru on that said subject, and just how angry I am about it. I can't remember what else I talked about because I've been filming this all day, on and off. Like, I took a good lunch break in there, so I've totally forgot everything that happened before that lunch break. Pizza happened. I don't know. Anyway, guys, if you want to see how I got this look and follow along with me, just keep watching. Okay, so for today, I just kind of want to do like a casual tutorial. I don't want to get the tripod out, zoom in, or anything crazy like that. We're just gonna sit and kind of play and have fun with this Huda Neon palette because it's so pretty, and I really wanted to dive into some of these neon shades at the top here and do something a little, I don't know, different for me anyway. Because you know I like to stick to my jewel tones and moody colors. It's like, let's do something bright and fun before summer is over. I've already set my lids, primed my eyes and all that. Brows obviously are done. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is jump into this lightest green matte shade. Oops. This lightest matte green shade right here. I'm gonna pull that through like the transition. Okay, this really kind of doesn't do a whole lot. Oh, there she is. Okay. You're gonna have to build it. It's very soft. So I'm just gonna use that as kind of a transition to blend because I'm gonna go with the deeper, not so much deeper, it's brighter, like neon green in a minute. This is such a cute palette. I saw this. I think I've got it. I bought it a couple, oh gosh, probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I just haven't really played with it. I don't know, other stuff came up, been busy, hadn't had a chance to really get creative with it. I still want to get the orange one, I believe. I think it was the orange one I wanted. I'm gonna go into the more vibrant green. Like that was like a pastel green that we just did. I was just kind of really trying to build it up and get the most out of it. So next we're gonna go in with this guy over here. Just super beautiful and bright. Like it seems fairly pigmented to me. Look at that. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna take this into the, whoa, hello. It's the first time I've used this on the eye. I think I used just a teensy of it in another tutorial for my blog, which I did a CTHULHU tutorial. And I was using greens and stuff because it's based on the book cover. And I think I dusted just a touch of this around the edges, but I didn't just use it to see, like, yeah. It's a little more yellow than it is green, but in a good way, like it's like a yellowy neon. Oh, I should have done this when I had my neon nails. I had my nails this color and I loved it. There's something fun about a good neon nail for summer. I say that now with my 2 hollow nails and black claws. That's pretty. I like that. It's not quite as in your face as I thought it would be and unapproachable, but I bet if you did this over a sticky base, you could probably get a little more oomph out of it. Let's try to build this up. It's a little like dusty, I think, maybe. I'm just trying to get the intensity. That's fun though. I mean, it is a fun look. Go around the edge here. Just soften that edge. Going in with NYX glitter glue, a glitter primer, and just on the lid, Kind of carving out my lid with it. Because I'm gonna go in with these shimmer shades and I feel like they perform best. They're very chunky. Chunky. And they just do well over a sticky base. Like a very sticky base. I'm just patting that onto the mobile lid and a little bit above. Alright, so next I'm gonna take this the center shimmery shade. So pretty. I'm gonna take down the inner corner, the inner part of the lid, and see where we go with it. So I don't really have a set plan for what I'm doing. I have used a touch of this shade before in that Cthulhu look. Ooh, ooh girl, I love that one. That's beautiful. That is a metallic lime. What drew me to these palettes is because they're like very vaporwave looking, kind of 80s. I'm loving how like neon was really trending for the summer. I love like neon green and yellow and coral, purples. Okay, I like neons. I used to not, but just because I've really gotten into like more of a vaporwave, cyberpunk stuff, the older I get, the more I like it. I'm really into, I've been into cyberpunk stuff for years now, but I'm just now reading Neuromancer. Well, my husband is reading it to me, which is really nice before we go to bed at night. Instead of laying there watching videos. And he's reading to me because it hurts my hands to hold the books because I have really bad arthritis. So he's holding the book and reading it to me so we can read it together too, and it's really nice. You know, I'm gonna leave the center part blank. I'm gonna take this on the outer portion. We're going there with the shimmer, girl. Oh, that's so fun. A little bit of fallout on my cheek. Not much, considering. This is like an old like Urban Decay brush. I think it's from the Vice 2 palette. Yeah, Vice 2, look at that. Oh, that's a throwback. I still have my Vice palettes just because they're like sentimental. I haven't used them in God knows how long. But I could probably sterilize them and still use them. I think they'd be fine. It's just powder eyeshadow. Would that be a fun idea to like really shop my stash and pull out like my oldest products and use them? Like stuff that I know I can sterilize, obviously. I don't know, I think that would be a really cute idea for a video, is to use like my oldest eyeshadow palette. Because I have spray alcohol that I keep in my kit, you know, to keep stuff sterile anyway. So I think that would be really fun to, you know, pull out like my first Vice palette. Anyway, let's see. I think I'm gonna take this center shade now, this one in the middle. It looks white, but it's got a really strong green neon shift. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna pop it on the center part. It's just an iridescent neon green crazy shift in there. It's very fun and unique. Oh yeah, like putting that in the middle. I don't know if you can see that right now, but we're doing something cool here. What I like about this palette though is that you can do some really like soft looks with it, like with the peach and these. Okay, I'm just using my finger. It's easier. These do perform best with over, you know, wet base, wet brush, fingertips. There's just Huda's formula. That looks pretty cool. Oh, it's so vibrant and fun. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of the lime green now and just come around this edge. I'm gonna use the fluffy end of this. Other eye's done. Everything's very green and kapow feeling, and I'm loving it. Okay, so let's move on to that inner corner. I think I'm gonna take some more of that middle shade that we used on the center of the lid. I'm just gonna pop it right there. Ooh, pretty. Why am I hunching so weird? Yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a black wing liner now. Use my trusty Wet n Wild. I keep grabbing stuff like between my pinky for some reason. Like, why am I doing that? My trusty Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner. I'm just gonna take this and pull up. I just started watching Outlander on Netflix. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's kind of boring. I'm not real into historical stuff like that, or fantasy, but everybody kept raving about it, so I guess I need to see what this is all about. Okay, I just had to cut so I could fight with my eyeliner. It was one of those days where the liner was just not wanting to cooperate, and she got thicker and thicker and thicker. But I think I'm at a good place with it, and I'm just gonna leave it the fuck alone. Or else it's all gonna be one big black. It's gonna be like that picture of Lady Gaga. Also, hey, how are we feeling about her new makeup line? I want all of it. Here's the what we've got so far. I cleaned up fallout and everything. There really wasn't that much fallout. I had a little bit of green on my cheeks. You couldn't see it until you went over it with like a Q-tip, which I used a Q-tip with a little bit of my face primer on it. I do have some glitter flakes from the eyeshadow that's just stuck to my face, but I'm not that worried over them. There's definitely fallout from the glitter shades. Hey, and we're back. I just took a lunch break and did my face and tried to match my foundation. I was being stubborn with my foundation because I really, really, really love the finish of the Violet's Healthy Elixir, but it is a million times too dark for me. This is shade Ivory. I mean, it looks dark in the thing, so I don't know what I was expecting. I know it doesn't work for me, even though I mixed it half with this, the Fresh Wear and Pearl. Yeah, mine is all kind of borked because I couldn't get that last. There was like a ton left in there and the pump was broke, so I just broke the top off and it went flying all over. It was a whole thing. Anyway, I've done foundation and powder contour, so if I'm looking a little tan, that's why. And I kind of tried to look a little tan because I figured with this neon eyeshadow, it might look nice to have a little more color in my skin. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and bronze. Wait, I said that. I'm gonna bronze. Bronze with the Color Icon bronzer from Wet n Wild in the shade Palm Beach Ready. This is one that's kind of has a slight sheen to it. It really doesn't translate that much on the skin. It just has a nice little glow. And I think it's really pretty. Anyway, we're gonna take some of this and we're just gonna dance it across right here where it kind of contoured, bitch, I contoured. I cream contoured and I powder contoured. I do the Scott Barnes technique at the contouring underneath the foundation, and then I do like some powder bronzer contour over it, just to kind of really amplify it. Okay, so I'm going to take some down the neck here, and kind of onto the chest. I always like to bronze like the décolleté area, the décolletage, however you say it. It's summertime. I'm super pale because I don't go outside. I actually have not gone swimming or anything this summer. Like, no, nothing. Kiss of bronze maybe. I don't know. I feel like my face is like glowing white because of that. But I mean, I've got some bake under my eyes. That's why it's so white. Took a little lunch break there and watched some more Outlander. I'm on the 5th episode. I take it back. I'm into it. I like it. I'm taking that brightest matte green just along the lower lash line here. Alright, so now I'm going to take that shimmery color again, that middle one that we used on the inner and outer part. I'm just going to put a little bit of that right here. Just give a little shine under the eye. Yeah, you'd think I would be more into Outlander though, because my family is Irish and Scottish. You'd think it would be more kind of my speed. But I'm just I don't know, I just wasn't that interested in it. But now I am. I'm sucked in. I'm gonna leave the eyes alone for right now. Oh, I'm so chatty today. Like, I wasn't even meaning to do like a chit chat, get ready with me, whatever. I was gonna do a strict tutorial, but I don't know, I just feel like talking and it's having way more fun just with the casual tutorial style and just talking. I'm gonna use the fetish palette here because, like I think I've mentioned before, which I love the blush shades in here. Like the highlighters, I could, whatever. I don't care about them that much. I've never been a fan of the Metal Crush highlighters, but I love these blush shades because they're kind of weird, right? You could actually probably go, it would be pretty neat to do the purple blush with this, but I have a particular lip that I want to use. So I'm going to go in with Salem, which is my kind of go-to shade in this palette. Saw those texts that James Charles did that got leaked. I mean, they're old. But you know what? If so, who really has physical disabilities. I have scoliosis, I have multiple joint deformities, like I'm missing joints in parts of my body. I'm a mess, I'm in constant pain, pretty much 24/7. I don't talk about them on here because they don't define me, they're not who I am. They don't hold me back at all. Anyway, but as someone with these disabilities, seeing James Charles say these things, even though it was a few years ago, and his tweet went last year about slow walkers, as someone who is very much a slow walker because of my scoliosis and other joint issues, like that really pissed me off, really upset me, like it made me mad. Like, how dare he? How fucking dare he? You know, I wish he could live in my body for a year or for a day and try to walk around fucking mall or go get groceries and see how it feels. You know, live with this pain for just a few hours of the back pain, trying to do anything, and wonder why I walk slow. I physically can't walk fast. Like, it's just, I can't. You know, I'd invite him to live my life. Years of therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, pain, as long as I can remember pain. Okay, I'm taking the little Metal Crush shade, it's in the palette, so why not? I hate admitting that there are certain things I can't do because of my disabilities. I don't even like calling them that. Like, I don't like it. I'm very stubborn about that. It's incredibly frustrating because you feel trapped in your own body. You can't do the things you want to do. At the same time, I'm incredibly stubborn, and I'm gonna do what I want to do, and body pain be damned. Okay, for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the Went Wild Lumitrance and Crystal High. Ooh, I'm feeling some emotions. Cheeks are getting hot. I need to settle down. I just wish he could like spend it, a day in anybody with disabilities' shoes. Like, just do a wish you could get like the highlight reel of how shitty it was growing up with disabilities. The embarrassment of people making fun of you, having to be separate and have your own PE and physical therapy classes, and the isolation you feel, how trapped you feel, how hard menial tasks can be. They're nothing for other people. Yeah, I wish he could just have a crash course in all that before he speaks. I'm taking the highlighter on the inner corner. Oh, that was the first thing I saw this morning, was videos about that. And I haven't been on Twitter today or anything, hardly. That was just the first thing I saw, and when I woke up and looked at YouTube, and I was just like, what? What now? I'm real tempted by this lip. This is Blood Moon by CoverGirl, but this I think will clash so bad. Or not clash, but just, it's not for today. I think what we need with this eye is a peachy lip girl. See, I think I'm gonna layer this over ColourPop Kathleen Light Streamy. And oh, I forgot. I got something else for the eyes. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have this little Wet Wild glitter, right? It's one of those, it's like a pressed glitter kind of. It's just not quite as dense. It's just like suspended in some petroleum jelly or something. Yeah, they're called glitter singles. Oops, this is for face and body only. Oopsie, because I've used this on my eye a lot. Well, anyway, we're gonna put it on the inner corner, because I've done it a million times. This time I go blind. This is the time. I want to take a little touch of that on the little brush here. I just feel like, oh, maybe no, on the center of the eyes, pop a little bit, because it matches the glitter in here, like the reflect. It has that same kind of iridescence. So I think I'm just gonna take a little touch, just a teensy of it. These little things are awesome. Like, they're 99 cents, and they're just pretty, just for a little extra sparkle. It's not gonna show on camera, I'm sure, but I know it's there. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more of that center shade in this Huda palette and kind of pop a little on top of this. Here we go. Yeah, that looks cool, huh? It probably looks the same, right? I don't know, I am wound up today. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna leave it alone before I mess it up. Let's jump into. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Bear to Comment, which is like a nice peachy nude. I did a post the other day on my blog about my favorite nude lipsticks. I'll link that below if you're interested. It just really gives the lips more of a natural looking fullness. Natural-ish. Obviously I still draw my lips. I mean, hello. Let's face it, it's something I've done since I was a kid. Like, I've always drawn my lips when I was little, because I was obsessed with drag queens, and I would copy drag makeup. And I'm talking little, like 5, 6. I've always loved makeup, let's put it that way. My mom would buy me like Wet n Wild stuff and things from the dollar store just to play with. Like, I would buy purple lipsticks all the time and lip liners. I was obsessed with lining my lips and doing them real overdrawn, and she gave me an old Merle Norman eyeshadow palette that actually looks like the Vice 3 palette. It looks like one of the Vice palettes so much, and like, it was the shape and everything, and the way it opened was very similar. And when she gave me that, and there was like this bright teal in it, and I remember just painting my eyes in that teal color, and just, oh god, this is beautiful metallic, buttery soft eyeshadow. I remember even when I was a kid just being like, oh, it's so buttery, it's so pigmented, because I didn't know what any of these words then. They still let me play makeup a lot. She was pretty cool about encouraging and letting me express myself through makeup, at least as a child. But she had rented To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. And that movie kind of changed everything for me. I saw a whole new style of makeup that I fell in love with, and fell in love with drag queens. I already knew who RuPaul was, and I knew who Lady Bunny was. Divine, I knew who that was, Pink Flamingo. I'd seen that stuff when I was a kid. I think it would come on like VH1 or something late at night. It came on some channel. I remember my mom let me watch these shows because I knew who John Waters was when I was really little. She let me watch this stuff after like my dad had gone to bed. Anyway, I developed like this obsession with drag queens as a kid and wanted to be one so bad. So I pretend I was, and just be painted for the gods as a 5-year-old, and just had so much fun. I would go play dress up in like her nightgowns and stuff, and it was a whole thing, and I loved it so much. Okay, anyway, let's go to the lipstick. This is the Kathleen Lights X Colourpop Ultra Satin Lippy and Dreamy. Anyway, yeah, That's the lip that I wanted to do. I want to do something kind of peachy and fun. This little Pac-Man lippy is so dang cute. I love that lip gloss. Like, I need to get some more of these because if they all make your lips look this juicy and nice and smooth, I need 100 of them. I'm going to do my mascara and tight line. And yeah, be back for the finished look. And here's the finished look, guys. I think it turned out pretty cool. Yeah, it's a fun palette. Like, you're not gonna get a whole lot of versatility out of it, but it's fun. If you wanna kind of creep into some neons without going full on like insane neon, this might be the way to do it. Because to me, it's still neon, but it's kind of subtle neon, right? Like, it's neon, but she ain't all over the place crazy neon. It's a subtle neon. But yeah, I like the way this look came out. I think it's fun. I like the nice wing we did, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed just sitting down having a conversation with me while I play in some eyeshadow and kind of show you how to do a look, just give me a like and subscribe, the comment down below, ring the bell, all that crap you're supposed to do. Let me know if there's any other like palettes you want me to sit down and just play with and we can chit chat, or subjects you want to talk about. Let me know below. I know we're a little all over the place today with the drag queens and disabilities, and I don't remember what else I talked about before lunch. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye now.